Well, hello there to you too. Welcome back. I guess for the first time for you to Skyrim. We're not actually gonna be playing Skyrim though. Not really. We're here to do some fishing because Skyrim makes, by my estimation, some of the best background footage possible for streams. The fact that it is like I've done a couple of things for like background while I do just chatting shit. And so far Skyrim is still up there, even though it is a fucking joke. And that is a fuck ass dragon that I really don't want to deal with right now, I'll be honest. I will be. Oh. Okay, I don't do that good. We're just gonna do some fishing. Dragons be damned. I am here to fish. Wrong button. How about I fucking have a fishing rod? It would be fucking bad if I didn't. I do! What's my magic then now? In my left hand. Is it still feather? It is! Can you fuck off, please? Please and thank you? Alright. Actually, hang on. What I want to do is I want to fucking save here. Because otherwise we are going to lose our fucking spot. Now I will do one fish just for the sake of one fish. Like re-establish how the fuck to do this. I'm pretty sure it is an audio cue. Ah! Quests. Now here's the thing. I do not actually have my headphones on for this. I guess I actually could for a little bit. I'll actually put on my headphones for a little bit. Which, no, crazy idea. Listening to the game I'm playing, insanity. I'm actually not going to be playing this. Again, we're just here for fishing. Fuck yeah. And I'm not allowed to turn up my volume while it is open. I'm going to freeze time for a little bit while I figure that shit out. Alright. Now here's the question. How do I get anything done when I also want to be having this stuff in the background? Or miraculously just throwing the line out. I'm not sure, but we're going to figure it out. Doing other stuff in the background, while also occasionally just reaching over and hitting E, like that. It's like a mini game. Which, you know, it is, but like, for me personally, it's like a mini-game outside of the mini-game. Where I'm trying to play the mini-game while also doing other shit. Being incredibly distracted. What the fuck am I doing? Fuck yeah. I'll be fully honest, I chose this location not just because it looks very pretty, but because I did find the wiki that finally started working to give me the fishing locations, and this spot has like glass fish and slaughter fish in it, and I'm like, that's cool. Let's fish there. And I was right. That's not cool. That's not fish. Fuck off. There it is. There it is. Yeah, this is gonna be a stream. We're gonna be fishing while I get, honestly, mostly file management, which is annoying, but, you know, what are you gonna do? Yeah! Also, mud crabs were here. I'm very happy about that. Honestly, the dragon is a nice touch, all things considered. As long as it does not fucking attack me. I'll say I might get rid of the "you're carrying too much" fucking message, because that is annoying, actually. I think I can do that with magic powers. No? A secret servant.
I don't suppose you'll carry.
Nope.
I live to serve.
You sure do. Well, I do like that. That's a very funny hammer, but you're also quite heavy. And can you just hold all of these fucking things for me? Thanks. Oh, I didn't leave these behind. Fuck. I'm actually not going to give that to him just because I'm probably going to fucking forget. And that will be very bad. You. Probably good enough to put the boots of Carrie shit better on. There it was. There we go. Alright, we now have like almost 100 pounds of carry capacity. Although that's because we do have thing on the feathers. We have still like, yeah, 40 to 50 pounds of stuff.
A butler's work is never done.
Correct. Fuck off. Alright. Now we are in it.
More cups and plates for me to carry.
And now we're in it because the fucking butler fucked off. It's so nice to have a fishing minigame that you just do on like the fucking near automaton where you have to fight it to get a halfway decent angle. Annoying ass. Alright. Okay. Hey, damn it. Thought I'd get some booze. So I do just need my transfer cable. It's unfortunate, but I do. I have two of them. Hit level up on the wrong fucking button. Speaking of. Again, just to fucking get the pop-ups out of the way. Alright. Oh. Oh. There we go. God damn it, all the fucking fish came when we were doing the fucking, when I was fucking around with like trying to get rid of the text things. Damn it. Oh well. If it gets to the point where like it's truly nothing, I can just like stop fishing like properly and just like let it sit. Yeah, it's all fucking nothing now. I'm pretty sure. I already have some of these. Oh, maybe not. Oh no, there's stuff right there. Now we're gonna need to just do trash fishing, I guess. Oh well. There's a certain funny to that on its own. Mm. Okay. Don't select now. Just the ones I know I need, or I might need. Except all of everything. It is very generous with the fucking catch window. Like, incredibly generous. Not that I'm complaining, of course. Except for the fact that I am. But obviously. Oh, I'm on my way. Hello, Tax Cat! It's good to see you. Glad to hear you're alive. Very glad to hear you're alive. Okay, these are clearly... Are they? Yes. Really, I'm not entirely sure. So I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drag over these files that I think might not be. They're from work, but I couldn't stay up long enough to watch streams. I knew just felt more taxing. You know? Oh yeah, I know. Trust me. I have been there. You have nothing but sympathy and understanding from my point of view. Yeah, if you're just too tired to hang out during streams, that's fine. I get it. That's alright. I appreciate you stopping by, even for a little bit, just because you're tired. Or even though you're tired. Hey, you don't have to. I do hope you're feeling better, though. I hope you're here now because you feel better and less tired, not because you're like, oh, I gotta stream. Look. Benefit of something chill like this is that I can much easier. It's much easier for me to just like take a sip of my fucking frappuccino every once in a while. Because God knows the fishing is not fucking input intensive, right? You don't need to have a good reaction time. It'll give you plenty of time to fucking know the fishing like goddamn. It ain't strict. I'm feeling better, but I'm also in sleep purgatory where I am tired. Body gets all pissy when I try to sleep. Oh yeah. God, yeah, that's not good. I'm sorry. Glad I could offer some company in these trying times, I suppose, but Rather, the times weren't trying. Meanwhile, I'm over here fucking taking a sip of fucking coffee in the middle of the night. Yeah. Yeah. I'll bring all of these in because some of them are gonna be now. I've got to just clear out my fucking camera phone at this point. Holy shit. It's a weird fish. It's getting started to tell what is new. Doctor today's vertebrae's neck collapse. They can be seen on X-ray. Mr. Work tomorrow putting a boot on his truck. Yeah, that's fair. Oh god. Yeah, it sucks. What if I should just bring everything over and clear the phone? That'd probably be the smartest thing to do. And the worst thing is the reason why I don't want to do it is because it'd be so much work. Meanwhile, I'm here on the fucking work stream, trying to do work, going, work. And did anything fun happen recently? There is an answer, and the answer is yes. However, it is a fucking monstrous pivot. I'm gonna do it, but I want to let you know ahead of time that it's gonna be weird even for a tangent. Anyways, I've been reading the fucking IDW Sonic the Hedgehog comic books. They're fucking amazing. They're so good. Like, unironically, unambiguously, they are just incredibly solid comic books, and I love them very, very much. Like, I actually started reading them because I saw, what the fuck? That's a really weird fish! I started reading them because I saw one little section of it was voiced, like read through on YouTube. And the scene went so hard, I was like, well, now I gotta read it. And then I did. And it was fucking awesome. It's, oh god. I've read so much of it at this point over such a short span of time, it's hard for me to even remember the bits I gushed about at the start. I've been telling like IRL friends about it, and it's like, oh my god, this is so good. Oh. I will say one thing. Aside from just being very good, which it just is, like, quality-wise. I heard Sonic, and all I could think of was the sound Sonic makes when he gets hurt as rings drop. Yeah. Almost one thing that the comics do very well is, like, showing off, like, yeah, no. Lore-accurate Sonic is... He's the main character for a reason. Like, there's a reason why everyone was trying to get him back during the war. Because, yeah, there was a Sonic the Hedgehog war in-universe fucking, like, warfare with Eggman. I think it's actually the... Oh, yeah. That's one of the things I love about it. It is patently absurd. Because it picks up basically right after Sonic Forces... the OC one, and it is fucking good because of it, ironically. Because it is... I'm trying to find like the bits in the beginning that I fucking like really grasp onto. It handles... Let's give the war stuff for a bit. Go back to lore accurate Sonic. I wondered why Sonic put all those giant ass rings. I saw him putting that his quills like in his hair from Owl House. Fair. You know, weirdly enough, I have not seen I don't think I've seen a single ring in the comic book. It makes sense. There's a collectible, right? Yeah, like the fact that the comics do such a good job showing off, like, yeah, no, Sonic can throw hands at this point. Same with Eggman, actually. Basically, everyone can throw hands. It's very fun. Especially when you see someone who's not, like, a new character. And it's like, yeah, they're just new to fighting. And they just get kind of sweeped. It's very fun. It's just a series where it is an accepted fact that Speedster is the best power. Like, not the only power, and not, like, the only good power. But, like, head-to-head, yeah, it is the best one. Although, another thing is that they do a good job showing off, like, an ensemble cast matters. Like, having many characters do different things is relevant. Ironically, in no small, or not ironically, funnily enough, in no small part, because Sonic is, like, is kind of flaky. He does not sit still long. So if you need him to, like, hang out and, like, do a thing, he'll be like, I'm gonna go leave now. Some kind of magical power in some cartoon. Or probably lost internet shit. I mean, probably. This isn't even, like, the only comic. There was, like, an Archie's comic version that is not this one. This is the IDW one. And yeah, my phone's still bringing fucking footage over on my fucking computer. Goddamn. But yeah, it is... Honestly, it is good. It's just good lore, which feels weird to say about, you know, Sonic the fucking Hedgehog. But it's fun. One of my favorite details, though. The absolute funniest fucking thing to me. What the fuck is this, Sonic? Yeah, fucking Dragon does not know what the fuck is going on. But also not being a problem, so it's fine. I think you mentioned, like, briefly about Sonic. Do you want to know what game is omnipresent in importance? Like, absolutely critically important to the lore and always relevant. Like, omnipresent, you cannot go, like, 3 chapters without it being, like, front and center, oh yeah, that game existed. Right? Like, again, I mentioned before, like, oh yeah, the comic picks up after, like, Sonic Forces and the war. Even then, like, aside from lore stuff, like, oh yeah, there was a war. Not super relevant, right? And it was something like, oh, technically you could say, like, Metal, like, whatever game introduced Metal Sonic is important whenever Metal Sonic comes up, or, like, events happen. No. I mean, the game itself introduced something into the world, and it is now just, like, incredibly relevant. Like, for example, that's not as relevant, the fucking Werehog from Sonic Unleashed. Like, if that shit was not just super important, but also brought up every couple chapters. Like, you cannot go... It's like, if, oh yeah, fucking... Like, Amy Rose was introduced. Actually, probably even more present than her. What game do you think is that important? Like, what game do you think is given that level of prestige, lore-wise? The answer is Sonic fucking Colors. You know, the space one. With the aliens. Because the aliens in question, the Wisps, are fucking everywhere. All the time. It's honestly kind of surreal. And it makes sense, right? It's essentially just, how the hell do I know what you're talking about? Is there a missing supposed to be in there? Or do you actually know what I'm talking about? Because how the hell do I know what you are talking about? It implies you do know what I'm talking about and you're fucking baffled by that. If it's not that and you don't know what I'm talking about, no, it's a lot of colors. Yeah, that one is the most relevant. The Wisps, they are everywhere. Now, partially, played that shit once. It's hard to forget. Like, it's Sonic in space with fucking aliens. I think I know we're back on you are over encumbered because of all these fucking pots I've gathered. Damn it. So más. I really should not be doing it like this. Yeah, because I'm just going to fuck up my rhythm. But yeah, the fact that, again, I started talking about, like, it makes sense that wisps would be important. Like, they are aliens made of pure energy. They can do crazy bullshit. It makes sense within the fiction. But that's not a thing that stories do. They introduce big things and then they abandon them. They move on. Like the fucking werewolf thing. Like, the only mention we have of Sonic Unleashed is, like, Sonic thinking to himself, oh, wow, I've really been through some crazy stuff, huh? And there's a picture of Sonic as a werewolf in the background while he's thinking that. That is it. There's nothing else that I can see that, like, looks like, oh, that is specifically, like, Sonic Unleashed. But the wisps, everywhere. Absolutely everywhere, all the time. They introduce a character who uses wisps, but before her, they're everywhere all the time. Like, they are still everywhere. And, like, the reason is they use them for Sonic Forces. Because in Sonic Forces, you don't have a choice of weapon. You have a choice of wispin, which is weapon with wisp kind of clumsily stapled to the front of it. But even still, the idea of using wisps like that is fucking insane. I remember the little screen where Sonic is on a UFO surfboard thing. Little green goblet in his Jordan. Damn. Oh my god. Yeah, that is. Oh god, another thing I fucking love about the comic. Fucking E123 Omega. My beloved killer robot extraordinaire. Oh my god. Because here's the thing. E123 Omega is like an 8-foot tall, 5-foot wide killer robot nicknamed the Walking Arsenal in a world of 4-foot tall cartoon cereal mascots. And you feel it. God damn. You didn't hear E621 shut up? Don't worry. Don't worry. No one would have assumed you thought that or would see that message or would say it out loud to quote you on it, to embarrass you specifically. Don't worry. That would never happen. Anyway, yeah. E123 Omega is so fucking fun. That motherfucker says lines you don't think it is fucking possible for a Sonic the Hedgehog character to say. Like, earlier in the fucking comic, Shadow shows up to kill Eggman, but instead of saying something like, you know, hey, I'm gonna fucking kill you, he says, quote, not if I destroy you first, because he can't say, I'm gonna fucking kill you in a Sonic the Hedgehog comic. Meanwhile, or I guess in a couple of chapters, E123 Omega shows up and is fucking like affirmative, building a wall of bodies. E123, you can't say that. He does repeatedly. It is so good. Oh my god. Let me try and find the fucking... I can actually probably find them pretty easily because it's pretty early on. Where are you? I fucking love one little, two little. Oh my god! See, bugs can't say that for different reasons. Speaking of, you gotta fucking spam in chat right now because that message is fucking illegal. And unfortunately, removing it on YouTube does not remove it from stream overlays, because stream overlays is a bitch. That's chaotic. I don't give a fuck about chaotic. Give me Omega. Highest exports. It is. That does not make it like funny to just be like, aha, racist. And where is his first line? I don't think that's it. I know there's like an early line where he just fucking like slams down off a big jump. Am I missing a fucking line? Did I miss one? '18. Ray, are you there? Oh, here we go. Where is it? Where's more funny quotes? Oh yeah, the first line actually in the comic where I went, Omega, you aren't allowed to say that, and I love you so much. Too many targets, not enough bullets. Reminder, this is the same series that has Wispin instead of Weapon. And this motherfucker's like, yeah, no, I don't have enough bullets for these fucking targets. Creating Wall of Bodies is still the best. Oh my god, I fucking love this giant killer robot. He is such a motherfucker. Managed to cleanse all this heresy. Honestly, some of the shit Omega says, again, building a wall of bodies. Like, urge to maim rising. That fish in the background, I fucking saw you, you glitchy motherfucker. You can't hide from me. Like, oh my god. Sounds like it came out of 40k. God, not even. He makes 40k look like a bitch, honestly. Where's the line? Oh, important note in this thing. The robots are like possessed civilians. Like essentially a robot zombie plague. And they essentially just let Omega fight them because they're incredibly resilient. So at least he isn't killing people. Oh my god. Yeah, no other Sonic characters are allowed to swing a fucking possessed civilian like a baseball bat one-handed, chain gun in the other, mowing them down while yelling, exterminate, exterminate. Let's connect for Necroids into novels. Do you mean Necrons? I think you mean Necrons. Omega is fucking incredible. Love them very, very much. And Glitch fucked off. Yeah, like a Necroid brain. That was into Glitch too. Oh my god. Oh god, another fucking, like, I think one of the annuals, like a collection of little mini stories. He gets like in a sparring match with Gemerl, I think. It's spelled really weird, like EMRL. Ring of Finaster. That seemed important. Anyways. Yeah, they get into a sparring match. And note, Gamorreal in this case, instead of turning good and hunting down Eggman robots, turned good and just sort of became like guardian robot for Cream and Vanilla. You know, like the rabbits. So they get in a sparring match, and Omega Stripe says like, hey, I saw your fucking file. You fought Sonic to a standstill. Why are you such a bitch now? Why do you suck? Conclusion, hanging out with these, like, fucking rabbits has made you a bitch. Conclusion, you should stop hanging out with them and join me in hunting down Eggman robots, reclaiming your purpose as a killer robot. It'd make you fucking better. And Gabriel just beats the shit out of him back like, nah, you are a killer robot. I was built to be an evolving robot. This is my fucking place now, you bitch. And they fight to the point of being almost fucking destroyed. And they're like, fuck yeah, bros now. The funniest thing is they talk like robots the whole time. Which, I think the series does very good, is making robot characters feel, or at least the robots that were meant to be weapons, and going like, yeah, no, this thing being a person actually was not intended when it was designed. It was meant to be a weapon. The fact that it gained personhood afterwards, totally not part of the plan. And I think that's very cool. It's very nice that like robot characters like, no, these are different. They're still absolutely people. The person is never brought into question, but they are different. They are different than people. And it's so fucking good. That's a big ass axe. Biofuel. No, he doesn't run on biofuel. And let's be clear, as long as those children are not robots working for Eggman, they're fine. And I think one distinction with him, he does say, like, was this built by Eggman? It's mostly if they work for Eggman. Honestly, dude is shockingly chill with robots built by Eggman. I guess not even shockingly, like, it makes total sense that he'd be chill with robots that were built by Eggman, but no longer work for Eggman, given that that's him. That's his deal. But okay, I've been just sitting on this fucking page for a bit now without even realizing. Advance so I may shoot you. I love this motherfucker. He is angry and violent and murderous for the sake of being angry, violent, and murderous. Honestly, that's even his motivation, I think, in the game. Eggman tasked him with, like, watching over Shadow's fucking, like, the fucking healing pod or whatever. And he was originally like, hell yeah, people are gonna be breaking in here. I get to shoot the shit out of them because I'm the fucking walking armory. And then no one broke in there until Rouge was like, hey, I'm gonna sneak out of here. I'm not really a fighter, but hey, probably gonna fight a bunch of people. Do you want to fight them? And he's like, fuck yes. Let me fight people. Give me people to shoot with my guns. Eggman squandered my abilities for violence. We still doing Thaumcraft? We are still doing Thaumcraft. Why do you ask? Did I say you're doing Thaumcraft today? I hope I didn't say you're doing fucking Thaumcraft today. No? Oh, thank God. Alright, fine. Alright, I can actually do back to... Yeah, I recommend Sonic Comics. Actually, another thing they do very well is the idea of like, okay, we're gonna not kill people and try to redeem our enemies. And the reason they do it very well is for 3 reasons. 1, they take it seriously. The gravity of not just dealing with problems is brought up. And it is not viewed as like inherently incorrect. Eventually a character does just die. And Sonic's fucking response to it, to hearing about this person dying, is, and I quote exactly the entire speech bubble from Sonic hearing this dude got horribly murdered and crushed by a falling building. Big oof. Official Sonic the Hedgehog comic. Oh my, it's very good. Yeah, okay, I'll pause my thing while you tell me about Styx. Who the fuck is Styx? And also, I do not need to hear you out. I am going to tolerate you offering the hear me out, but I will not hear you out. Or I might not hear you out, depending on who the fuck Styx is. Character from the cartoon. Oh, furry, but you know, it's Sonic. Most furries, I think. Yeah, most furries, I think, at this point, had some start in Sonic. It's not news. Squirrel, yeah, alright. I can't even say you're digging your hole any deeper. The hole, like, instantly became as deep as it was gonna get, I think. Sonic the Hedgehog Styx. Oh, that one! The Badger! You can tell, because her name is Styx the Badger. Unless you mean someone else. No, this is who you meant. Like, when you say conspiracy theorist and the fucking quote on the fucking fandom wiki includes stay away from subliminal poisonous TV signals, you mean the Badger. Originally from the Sonic Boom cartoon. Which I think was actually... I actually haven't seen much of it. I'm not going to say anything about quality. But I do know it includes some very funny lines. Can't internet claims to be any more digital furry than this. Oh no, let's be clear. What you're doing is like internet bit. It is adjacent to internet furry. At the very least, maybe just the fact that internet furries have gotten a lot more fucking, like, unsubtle. Yeah. Like, my original stance has not changed even a little bit. This is certainly one of the Sonic characters of all time. Maybe that's like, maybe it's like aggressively neutral in terms of person says, hear me out to a Sonic character. This is the immediate baseline you would assume. Right? Like, this ain't no fucking... What's like a fucking pick? I'm trying to, like, call a character that's like, if a motherfucker says, hear me out, Mephiles the Dark, shit is no longer default. Right? Now we are judging you. Or, I think an even better example than that, but they are all just... No, hang on. If you... Yeah, if someone says, hear me out, Motobug, then it's like, okay, no, we are no longer at a baseline. What the fuck are you talking about, Motobug? But no, like, the fucking Anthropomorphic Badger, yeah, it's one of the Sonic characters. You're fine. I'm sorry, it's fucking called Crab Me. I'm very distracted because I'm looking at the fucking Badnik section. There's a crab bot called Crab Meat, and it looks fucking ridiculous. It's a UFO. I don't even know. I can't even say that's not, like, oversimplifying it. Yeah. Alright. But yeah, anyway, back to the thing. Comic book handles the idea of, like, how do we, like, redeem bad guys very well. Because, again, first of all, it is very serious. Like, hey, it's like this is maybe Eggman we're talking about. Do we do it then? It's like, well, no, but what if he has super amnesia to the point where someone rolling up, Shadow, and going, hello, Eggman, I'm going to kill you because you mentioned Eggman Land. You are a bad guy who is Eggman and evil. And I mean, like, I don't know who you're talking about. What the fuck is going on? Like, it's not like, oh no, if we be very careful, he won't remember. Nah, they hammered him. And then they're like, maybe not. But again, they take it seriously. They talk about it. It's like, this is an important thing. It's not a thing we do just because it's the right thing to do. That is up for debate. The second thing that's very good is they have characters that are like, yeah, no, these people get redeemed a lot. In fact, it is the vast majority of characters get redeemed and, like, brought over. It's good, like, and it takes work sometimes. There's some characters later on, they're like, they are very bad guys, and they're trying to, like, burn the world down for wronging them. And it's like, no, they're gonna still try. Now they're a little bit sympathetic more, but, well, whatever, it's fine. Delete Capone, they want to delete everything. But they're gonna still try to get redeemed because they had it rough. Anyone didn't have it rough, well, maybe they could be brought on too. Like, the amount of literal killer robots that get brought over to Team Good Guy is absurd. But the third reason why I think it's very good is some people don't. Some people are too far gone, or they're too deep in their programming. Metal Sonic compared to Omega, Mecha Sonic Mark II, eventually. But, like, they're too far gone. Again, I also like the fact that there are some robots that can be turned against them that can't. Very fun. But there are also some that are just assholes, right? Like, there's a character in Eventually Later, Mimic, who is a fucking asshole. Mimic's the worst. And it's just like, he's just the worst for, like, terrible reasons. And even better, Mimic is not necessarily a Sonic bad guy. He is a Whisper bad guy. Against Trout, don't. It's not worth it. I am not in the mood to deal with that. Listen, you burned that opportunity when you were fucking did the fucking Bugs quote. I'll be honest. Do not test that, please. Yeah, anyway. Mostly not a Whisper bad guy. Which is very funny, because while Sonic has a pretty, not even like a no killing policy, he just doesn't like killing people. He feels like it's wrong to not give them a chance. Whisper does not have that stipulation. She nearly puts a fucking metaphorical bullet. God fucking damn it. What did I just say? Alright, we're gonna go in timeout. You know, in timeout for a little bit, okay? You're sit in the fucking corner. Until maybe you learn to behave a little bit. Thank you. Very good. Anyway. Oh, no. It's there. It's fine. It's good enough. It's fine enough. Huh. Like I've really just called incidents in the fucking lore. Doesn't matter. So. What the fuck was talking before I got distracted? Or interrupted? God damn it. Right, Whisper. Whisper nearly fucking shot Eggman in the fucking head. Like, sniped in the side of the head with a rifle. Cream is the one that stopped her from doing it. You know, little baby, little girl. And not because killing people was wrong. No. No. Cream also wanted to see that man's head get turned to a fine red paste. The reason was it was during the zombie robot plague thing, and Eggman was a key component in undoing that, because genuine genius. So they couldn't kill him, because they needed him to save the world. And that is so funny. But yeah, so the odds of Mimic doing okay are not high, because again, Whisper almost already killed him, actually. But friend Tangle, another new character, she's a Lemure whose power is tail long. Power scaling in Sonic series is fucking crazy. Why? There is none. There's no balance. It's like actual Flash main character, and also it's like if Flash and Reverse Flash were both main characters, and that's like, I have a long tail. It's kind of stretchy. Nice. Anyway, yeah. Tangle's one's like, hey, don't kill him. Because that shit'll follow you forever. We can just put him in a box forever instead. Doesn't work. Obviously, he gets out. Although, honestly, it was a pretty exceptional circumstance. To be fair. But it was close. The fact that the Whisper nearly just iced this dude. And honestly, we'll probably ice him again, because it's like the very most recent chapter I've read, not the most recent that's been released. She finds out where Mimic is, and the second she is confirmed, like, this is Mimic, you know what her fucking line is? We're going hunting. Mimic's fucking dead. And the idea of, like, that's another thing I sort of noticed is Eggman survives not because the world is like a no killing thing, like, oh no, if I kill you, I'll be just like you. No, he lives because Sonic has that idea, or like an idea tangential to that, like he doesn't kill. And no one else can really get to the point of killing Eggman, right? Sonic's the only one that can tussle with him at that level. And it's very fun. Yeah, it's just a very good comic. You should go fucking read it. It is the IDW Sonic run. Also, you can just read Scrapnik Island. It's like a little 4-issue miniseries. It's still in lore. It's still related to the main one. I think it happens before everything else. But it's also very good. It's very, very good. It's again a very good showing of trying to redeem people and doing it like aggressively and intentionally and being like, no, we can be friends. Yeah, you tried to kill me and beat the shit out of me and also blew up my house. That happens all the time. So many of my friends have blown up my houses and tried to kill me. It's fine. Water under the bridge. To quote Sonic verbatim, exactly, in the dorkiest fucking line in the whole comic so far, today's punches, or yesterday's punches are today's bro fists. And honestly, only part of the comic entirely where I've been like, ooh, that's... Sonic, no! No, you're supposed to be cool, Sonic, please! No, it's good. Yeah. It handles the idea of redemption and, like, being good and being evil even with so much, like, intentionality. People are not just evil for the sake of being evil or good for the sake of being good. They are evil for a reason. For example, Eggman is a megalomaniacal narcissist. Which actually a thing that many of the villains in the comic show off is a very interesting flaw that I find very fucking fascinating and very cool. they are all, or many of them are geniuses. Most of them, or at least a couple of them, have a very obvious issue where it's not that they're dumb or they make stupid, obvious mistakes because, like, oh, they didn't think about it because they're stupid. They just think everyone else is way dumber than they are. On Arachnes? Motherfucker, what do you think my thoughts on Arachnes are? Gee, I don't know, Doctor. Doctor of Monster fucking Scuff, the Spider? What are your thoughts on Arachne? What do you think? Bro, come on. I know I have mentioned that doctorate before. You have no excuse. I don't care if you weren't there for that stream. You were supposed to backlog all of my stuff at 1/4 speed so you make sure you understand all of the in-jokes going forward. It was in orientation. There we go. Going back to work. They're probably gonna be more quiet because work. But, yeah. Well, from Arachne Silk. That's just more silk in general. And I'm sure you just mean, like, more broadly. But specifying Arachne there does make it sound like a weird pervert thing. Which, like, it's some of their cup of tea, but I'll level with you. Part of the fucking monster fucker course, the monsters are just allowed to kill you if they think you're a creep or in general, right? That's how you get fucking killed by a fucking ass spider. Yeah, do you sound creepy as fuck? Yeah, it do. And it's like, you're not even technically wrong. It's just not normally relevant. Right? Like, it's the kind of thing where it's like, oh man, I'd love to get one of those, like, nice spun, like, pottery bowls. I'd love to get like, a human-made pottery bowl. Like, there are humans that make excellent pottery. When you say human-made, it sounds like a weird, like either a weird pervert thing or a weird racist thing. Would they make their own silk? Sometimes. Like, it depends. But honestly, a more deciding factor would be, can they produce that much silk that, like, flippantly, like, essentially waste it, or how permanently sticky it is. Like, if it's just gonna stick to their body, because, depends. Or worse, stick to other shit. Like, it doesn't necessarily matter if it sticks to you. Imagine if your clothes stuck to everything you interacted with. Like, if you had a shirt made of, like, duct tape facing outwards. Nightmare. Yeah, no, should the silk permit, yeah, I'll do. Silk, straw, and sticky silk. Yeah. Some spiders. Some spiders don't have sticky silk, etc., etc. It depends on the Arachne. Also been somewhat culturally. And there's also an angle of it's a lot of work. Like, making a tailored outfit is, in many, many ways, more difficult than a web. So, many don't for those reasons, right? Actually, in more like large-scale communities, you often find a number of them that do produce clothes, but more like full time. Where other arachne will either provide silk if it is like the arachnes that don't have necessarily the massive amount of silk producing abilities, or they'll just produce the silk themselves for like a larger group. The size. Yep. Right, exactly. It can be a matter of like they just like don't do it because it's not helpful or relevant, or they can't produce enough of it. Like some of the reason why very, very few people ever end up with trying to be like, it depends. Most are on the smaller side, like jumping spiders, but like fundamentally arachne are almost always some kind of magical. Like that kind of body plan does not necessarily evolve very often, right? As you can end up with also the fact that most of them wouldn't work physically because the physics. But you can end up with some much larger ones, some that have the abilities of a jumping spider, wouldn't really don't have the body plan. But general rule of thumb, if you're looking for a jumping spider arachne, their at least body, like not body, like spider half is going to be on the smaller size. Essentially the opposite of a tarantula, right? Terrestrial arachne are typically much larger, though not always, at least in the abdomen chitinous area, versus jumping spiders normally in the smaller end, right? But again, it depends on what arachne you're looking at, where you're looking at, what fucking facet of reality you inhabit at the moment. Gold black legs. Ooh, fun. I actually have 2 spiders that I actually keep as like pets I found on my walls. I thought they were originally darker fishing spiders. I don't think they are anymore, but that does not stop me from naming the first one Fisher, and then I got the second one. Obviously, name that one Price. I was getting to talk about monster anatomy and like culture and stuff like that again. I've not been able to have like intelligible conversations like this outside of like a very specific group of people since like God, I think not long after I fucking got my degree. It's good. Like, don't get me wrong, the unintelligent Awooga wolf eyes conversations are also fun, but you know, those are cheap and easy. There's any number of fucking clowns online that can talk about those shit. I might max out the brown spider on some leaves. Okay. Okay, yawn. What do you call them? That's up to you. Like, really, it depends on what's going on. Maybe call them pineapple, maybe call them fucking leaves because on top of a pineapple. Bigfoot because they're brown and big. Fucking tartan, which is not what is it related to anything because it's actually a word, but because it's vaguely like tarantula. And it's brown, vaguely like a tarantula. Named George Bush. And then clearly it should be named Bush George. Alright. So what was the... Well, this one I already had organized. Okay. 530 that one has. Alright, yeah, so this is absolutely what I already had. But that one doesn't look like it. So, what gives? Do I just have extra footage now? But I Bush George. Excellent. I have it into that because that should still be. Yeah, good. There's literally nothing. Oh shit. That's a very different one. No suffix on that one too. Nice. I mean, not nice. That's kind of ass, but you know, nice. Oh no, right there. At sleep, talk about Sonic, Arachnes, and coolness by a good doctor. Thank you very much. I appreciate the respectful term after that. The titling. Good night. Thank you very much. Have a good night. Hope to see you again next time. Take care of yourself out there. Hope you feel better soon, because you said earlier that you're in fucking purgatory. Ah, cool, a knife. I do have that one. This one. Oh, right. Oh, no, I actually fucking lost that one. It was close, though. Given that I was paying negative attention, that's not difficult. I think I'm at the point where new stuff. Ah, yeah. I can actually just cut those. I think. God damn it. Sometimes I want to rename them so I know what the fuck I'm actually looking at. But once I do, I can't easily tell which clips I have off of the phone and which ones still need to get moved over. I could be looking at two of the same clip, but if I don't look at them right next to each other, I can't tell because the names are different. So it's like, okay, cool. Is fucking the testing the fucking hot glue clip like the same as im underscore fucking 5641? I don't know. I changed the name, so I don't know what fucking im underscore it is. I think I can safely drag all of these out of here. Yeah, because if they are irrelevant, they're also going to end up being nice. Alright. Now we go. Alright. How do I fucking word these? God damn it. Fuck it. Just put something down. Man. Extra. Damage. Tray. Transition. I wonder how many fucking words you can put in like the name of a file. Genuinely curious about that. I should probably rotate these. I'm watching them. It's like the actual fucking thing I want. What was the Control Shift R? There we go. Very quick. Yep. Oh shit. Ring of the Wind? That sounds very important and cool. Anyway, that's fishing. It's fucking crazy. There could be like unique items just for fishing. Fit, okay. Okay. I could probably just bucket all of this shot into this one thing. Hmm. Cool. Final outline. And As for how easy it's been to do Skyrim fishing in the background while doing this. Like, genuinely has really not been that much of a fucking problem. A little bit annoying, definitely, but you know, what isn't? Just with the dragon left at some point. Holy shit, new fish. I guess it has a very defined reset to the fish pond. Shit. First time that's happened. Damn, I was paying too much attention. That's probably Brook Bass. Where are all the fucking cool fish? Is the next one the same? Yes. Oh god, really? Alright, damn, we'll take it. One. Tracing. Wait, that's actually not one. Two. Dot. Dot one. Tracing small. Flange. Flange. Template. Two. Making small hamburger style. Yes, there's a relevant distinction. Dog style. That's so shaky. Yes. Implant. Guess I'll keep it for now. Not bad. dot 3. S small flange. Flash template. Hot dog style, apparently. Right. Hamburger style. Oh, God. I'm realizing I might. No. I briefly considered the idea of like just record everything and then put all of the footage one after the other in to like Premiere, and it's fine, you have all the organized already. But not really. Because one, it does not count for anything that I like record that's not sequential. Like if I want to do a thing earlier or later, I have to figure that out after editing and stuff before it. Or anything that like I just don't want the video. Like, oh shit, this is actually not relevant. Whoops. But two, it makes it a lot harder for me to plan because I don't actually necessarily remember all the footage I have. At least this way I can see and say, okay, what clips do I have? I at least named them. Are you? Any different? Oh yeah, the other one was just tracing, right? No. Raining fire. Cool. Huh. I'm genuinely not sure what the fuck this is about. Oh, it's just trimming some of the extra fat so it wouldn't be too large. I remember now. This is why I titled these. In this case specifically, it's very important that I tell these and don't just dump all in. Because there's different builds in these fucking clips. And like just scattered throughout. Because I'm like, okay, I'm going to work on this one. And then while that like dries or whatever, I'm going to work on this other one. More. 4.2. 2.5. Nice. Is that also cutting the foam? No. Nice. All flange. Hot dog style. Originally it's going to be the same thing, but hamburger style. Also, okay now. P.5 trays and cut. All. Hamburger style. Iron Club, wow. We haven't been getting like dragon bone swords or anything. And hot dog. God, naming these is taking forever. Shit. Do I have to fucking check something? Look at these fucking noise tongs for a moment while I check a thing. Oh, shit. God. Oh, am I getting a fucking headache? Oh no, I can't be getting a headache now. No! Please! Brain, work with me here. Come on. You're already making this difficult. You know what I mean? You need to make it literally painful. Uh, 2.6. That's the thing with one of the builds I'm doing Sword Temper. There are too many goddamn pieces to it, and it's taking forever. Hamburger style. This one is hot dog style. Not white dog style. Hot dog style. Please. Alright. Now, how many of these are meaningfully different from each other? Oh, you are not actually real. Nice. Makes my life much, much easier. Okay, that's just the hot dog equivalent. Excellent! 2007, sanding, texture. Hamburger style. Hot dog style. It. Texture side. And large for next one. I like look ahead. Yeah. All right. 2.9. Blue, large, flange. Doesn't know you guys are gonna like spoilers and secrets for what I'm building. Ooh, so like what I'm mumbling to myself. And blue versus Chewy. Hey, Shaman, how's it going? He's been here the whole time. Going on. It's going good. Actually, getting my fucking clips organized so I don't just have to do all this shit later. Just shut up. You were here earlier. I saw that, and you can't trick me. Wow, helmet. Okay, we're gonna do more of this. And then I went to another stream to wait for. Oh, fair enough. Having a dilemma. Oh no. Tell me about it. What's the dilemma? Fishing. Alright, good. 2.11. Am. Listen to some electric guitar solos, or do I stay and watch? Well, I am biased in you staying and watching, but I will admit this is not the most energetic stream. Although it is very good if you want like chat actually, because I have very little else going on, so you will distract me from doing work. And this probably isn't going to be a super like last super long anyways, because I am getting tired and a headache, and I'm nearly done organizing my files. So, thanks, dude. Go ourselves after. Hell yeah. Well, then for the next little bit, I'm glad you're here. Also, there's a fucking shocking number of people here right now. Like, so much so that I actually went and checked on my, like, channel itself to see, like, okay, how many people are actually watching? Yeah, no, it's legit. Which doesn't unfortunately mean that people are not watching Silk Song streams on purpose. Damn. God, I never actually got to saying that part. Yeah. At the end of last Silk Song stream, something very fucking funny happened. And by fucking funny, I mean annoying as hell. Where, to keep it brief, again, no one gives a shit. I want to grind out some money after stream because I lost a bunch of fucking cash. And then I want to buy an item because, like, okay, I skipped it last time. I'll just buy it this time to get actual progress that I cannot lose. And then shit happened. Like, shit hit the fucking fan immediately. Off stream. From like 15 minutes of money grinding. God damn it. The game has too much content. Too good. God. Yep. Hot dog style. Okay, only like 6 more clips to fucking look at and go, what the fuck are you? Okay. 2.12. Nice. Blue. Try some trim. Large. Flange. what's the next one then? Is it just the same thing but sideways? It's just the same thing but sideways. Huzzah. You think that was a joke? It's not. Style. Damn it. Paired to. God, no. Double click too fast. Hot dog style. I will say though, man, you missed the massive conversation about fucking Sonic the Hedgehog comics. Yeah, you're very good. Well, anyway, you're gonna go watch the guitar solos now? Fuck. Trying myself. I know. For the Harvestman spiders, I have! They're awesome. Very cool. A+ spiders. And maybe just A spiders. Here's the problem. A lot of these next clips are sanding, but they're like various kinds of sanding. Actually, that's fine. Yeah. Yeah, we're fine. Okay, that clip also doesn't actually exist. There's like a test one I was doing. Okay, that's actually fine. This one is actually for the first build. And it would be... Yep. There we go. Yeah, Harvestman is fucking great. Do you know why they're called Harvestman spiders? There's a reason. At least one of the reasons. Make them in one. There's a loud clatter. Farmers? There is a different story I've heard about how they got their name. And then they do. I do still technically need to sand it smooth with the higher grade sandpaper because the work is never fucking finished. B2.13. Straight sanding. And one of the reasons they're called Harvestmans, or at least a story I heard, possibly apocryphal or not necessarily the reason, is when when bees have their dead, when bees die, they will just bring them outside of the hive and just leave them there on the outside. A big pile, or at least individual maybe. And when they're outside of the hive, well, The harvestmen will live up to their name. That shit's cool as hell, so I don't even necessarily care if it's real. I do care, but like, I'm gonna hope it's real. Ants create a chemical when dead? They do, yes. Uh, Just grab this chemical and put it on live one. Watch as it was dragged, kicking and screaming to the graveyard. I don't even think kicking and screaming is the right term. They just brought it to the graveyard. Like, I think the ant was fine afterwards. Like, once the chemicals wore off, it just went back to doing its thing. In their grass and sat there until the chemical stopped. Right, yeah. Like, it was writhing. That's true. But I feel like that'd be like wriggling might be the more correct term. Like, yeah, I'm trying to like, hey, why are you grabbing me? Stop it. Like, less like writhing in agony, like kicking and screaming, and more like not even to the level of is it illegal to enjoy a succulent Chinese meal? Like, not even at that level, I don't think. Of like shit stirring. More drunk friend at a party who swears he can get home just fine by himself. You have to drag him to the car, or like the fucking Uber. Now, obviously, the ant was not drunk. They were, according to the other ants, dead. That's like the vibe I got from it. Like, guys, I'm not dead. Maybe everyone else was drunk. I don't know what it's like. What happened? It's like when the fungus gets them. No, like the chemical. Yeah, no. That was just everyone thought that person was dead, but they weren't. But they're ants, so they didn't have the brain power to figure that out. They just smelled the is dead pheromone, and so treated it like it was dead. It's important to remember the ants don't have... Throwing the graveyard while still moving? Yeah, exactly. Like, it's... Ants don't have the brain power to really think through things like that. They rely on pheromones. Now, as like a gestalt hive mind, ants can be quite intelligent, actually. But in this case of like direct interference from an external force, like fucking with the code, basically, the ant saw that that ant had the is dead flag set and so treated them like they were dead. The fact they were moving didn't matter because moving is not what ants use to tell if something is alive. Or if another ant is alive, they use the is dead flag. Amazonian army ants? What the fuck is an Arizonian army ant? Or Amazonian army ant, goddamn. Oh, God damn it. I don't even have one of those. What the fuck? Oh, God. Like living walls out of themselves. Can I just give up fishing? Amazonian army ant. They have venom, oddly enough. Huh. Bridgesms 2 and apart beehives and wasps for larvae. Yeah. Nest. Ooh. Army ants do not, according to the Wikipedia page, I'm under nesting. Army ants do not build a nest like most other ants. Instead, they build a living nest with their bodies, known as a bivo. Biv. Do you have a pronunciation guide on this? No. Bivo. See what you can throw in last wipe? Nope. I ain't about to start. Bivuek. Bivuek. Now, as a bivuek, bivueks tend to be found in tree trunks or burrows dug by the ants. Bivuek hold each other's legs and will build a sort of ball. It may look unstructured to a layman's eyes, but it's actually a well-organized structure. The older female workers are located on the exterior, and the interior are the younger female workers. Smaller disturbance. Soldiers gather at the top of the surface of the bivuek, ready to defend the nest with powerful mandibles, stingers. In the case of Acetoniinae. Inside the nest, there are numerous passages and sort of chambers, food, larvae, eggs, most importantly, the queen. Cool. I don't see anything about what you're mentioning necessarily, but nests literally made of ants, like with like pillars and like what you'd imagine like from like a termite hive, but just ants. Shit's cool as hell. God damn it. Going into a house in the building site, it hates you. The floors start ripping you apart. Yeah. Yeah, kinda. It's fucking awesome. God, I love bugs. Cool bugs are everywhere. And even more impressively, cool bugs are so much cooler than the cool version of like any other kind of fucking animal. Like, don't get me wrong, cool birds are cool. They're still just birds though. Like, they're just birds but cool. Cool bugs? It's like, oh yeah, here's this fucking beetle. Anyway, here it's gonna shoot you with fucking chemical napalm. And that's one of the normal ones. That's one of the more regular ones, like, oh, cool. Listen, I'm sorry, Daedric Dagger of Terror. We're talking about cool bugs. Fuck off. Anyway, yeah. Like, the fucking bombardier beetle, it's a beetle that, like, spits at you. Right? Borderline fucking mundane. Some of these motherfuckers look absolutely crazy. Oh, yeah, don't get me wrong. Bombardier beetles are fucking incredible, right? You grade them compared to, like, any other kind of fucking animal, like, they stomp the shit out of almost all of them. Like, a bombardier beetle explode on death? I didn't know they exploded on death. I just knew they could fucking shoot you with napalm. Yeah, compare that to, like, cool birds. Right? There's some cool-ass birds. Some of the coolest ones are the ones that are like bright pink because they eat bones. That's cool as hell. It's not napalm, though. It's just not. It's really, really cool for a bird. Meanwhile, beetles are like, oh yeah, hey, I'm a fucking like dung beetle or something. Anyway, I'm gonna lift like 16,000 times my own weight or some bullshit like Superman. And also, be an astrologer real quick. Don't mind me. That was a very violent death. butcher bird, are those the ones that, like, stab animals with like sharpened tree spikes? Yeah, compared to fucking like bugs and the bullshit they get up to, nothing. Like there's a whole class of bugs that will find other bugs, keep them alive, but will like put parasitic larvae in them, or worse still, like just paralyze them. God, we're fishing. Fuck off. Just paralyze them, and then just slowly eat them from like the least vital organs. Oh, you fucking save food for later in a kind of gruesome way. Well done. You're cool for a bird again. Actually. Yeah, notably, when I say bugs, I do mean more broadly arthropods. Maybe the torrential hawk wasp and tarantulas. Yes, but there are others. Like, it's not just them. I do mean like all arthropods, right? So including things like crabs, shrimp, those are also included in this discussion of bugs. Because they're also bugs. Like, I think literally they're just water bugs. But yeah, like pistol, shrimp, crabs in general. Bugs are simply the best. Dragonflies are cool. They're so cool! Dragonflies fly so well, they make birds look like fucking amateurs. That's just funny. They fly so good they run circles around birds, and also they are comedic geniuses. Like, dragonflies can just fly, like, backwards. Like, shit, like, it's crazy. Meanwhile, look what a bird has to do to fucking come up with that shit. It's like, oh, hummingbirds. Also cool. Also essentially entirely always on crack. For giant mosquitoes, yeah. Eat mosquitoes. Oh, yeah, bugs eat fucking everything. Why is that one already covered in blood? Whose murder weapon is this? Mine now, fuckers. Mosquitoes that suck blood. Ah, fuck. Ooh, do you know that some bugs actually are farmers? I don't wonder. Ooh, cool. Like some bugs are actually like farmers, like leafcutter ants. Ooh, munchy mouth, nice. Leafcutter ants don't eat the leaves. They use them, I think, either to farm aphids or to farm mushrooms. Because they're just the fucking coolest. Legendary dragon? No, they even fucking had those. That said, though, cool. Legendary dragon. Level 78 plus. What? Back in your place. Fair enough. Drain vitality. Shit. I have. I'm still reeling over the fact that apparently the legendary dragons have compound eyes. That looks so gnarly. Those look just like skin even. God damn. are mutants. Cool. Yeah, but also, according to the wiki at least, Alduin does take a... Ooh, Mentor's ring, cool. Does take 50% reduced damage from all damage types, so... Like, they're still probably stronger, but... Alright. I'm gonna see what rings I got. I got like 3 very cool looking rings, and then I'm gonna call stream. I am fucking tired, and I've gotten all of the file management that's immediately needed done. Power type axes, Nervous Damn Dragon. Nervous Damn Dragon. They might. I know exactly. That's the. Or that's like the you use all your stamina to do it. One. Alright. What were those rings? Where was it? Ooh! $40 armor sets? Oh, are you just cheating? Oh, okay. Alright. Oh shit. That's a lot of garbage. That's a lot of trash we picked up. Oh boy. Else the Roadrunner got tired of, so yes. To do this? Also the road to 100% I got tired of, so yes. However. Whatever. I'll look at my stuff. You can do your own stuff in the meantime. Yeah, Mentor's rate 10% less on all magic. That seems good. Let's do magic, shock, and poison is improved by 20%. Okay. 15% faster. Holy shit. That's fucking incredible. Holy shit. Favorite that immediately. That's all. I'm playing the game as Todd Howard wanted you to before you judge. I have to install mods until I 100% the game. I mean, now I'm just judging you for completely different reasons. Like, I can respect the angle of playing the game as Todd Howard intended. There is still some level of judgment there, though. I actually come around the idea of like, no. I am going to play the game as it was delivered, as it was meant to be. Glitches included. I think it's worse than I do. I don't know. I'm not judging the Spinburt right now. Spinburt's not here. That is fair, yeah. Like, that's part of the reason why I'm like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, that's fine. And frankly, I will say, you know, bringing mods into the equation, I think sort of like blows the scale out of proportion. Like how sketch is this to get 100%? Because compared to mods, everything in game is like, well, okay, yeah, fine, I guess. Like, all right, I guess that's fine. Stacking armor because of a glitch versus stacking a bunch of armor because of a mod. Fundamentally very, very, very different, obviously. Dude, legit. Again, it's like a strong I still think it's excessive, but I will also go to harness that like no using mods just to get the achievements kind of thing, right? Like, it had better be a specific ass achievement if that's the case. If you're like, we're into level 75. I have not, which was exactly what I was about to mention. I'm like, okay, if legendary dragons take that much time to grind to, I could understand getting a mod to just like make us one. Not for you, of course, you're gonna be purist. But I was like, you know what, I've done 99%. I don't want to spend 5 hours of my life just fucking grinding to get to level 73 and just to do it all over again and then over again but harder. I'm just gonna get a mod to summon legendary dragon. Like, I won't do anything else. I won't get my levels. I won't get anything else. Just summon the dragon to fucking fight it. I guess shit, whatever. But that's never how it is. Or not normally how it is. Not when it's like someone does the achievements with mods. It's gonna be shit like fucking TF2 achievement rooms, where they just give you all the fucking achievements. Alright, anyway. God damn. Been around 2 hours. I successfully doubled my inventory with fish and garbage, and mostly garbage, honestly. I've been your host and doctor for the evening. Here goes bullshit. Oh yeah, just broadly. Like, there's always some good stuff in there, but also the bullshit. Really, I have 0 achievements in Skyrim. And frankly, that seems like an achievement all on its own. Anyway. I think some cash. Oh, I tied more fig power. Yeah. It's bad. It was not good. Frankly, it was so not good that I think it died? Don't quote me on that, though. I think it kind of blew up in a very short amount of time, given Skyrim's fucking tenacity. Yeah. I'm gonna sign off because I'm very fucking tired. I feel like we can keep going forever. That's how talking works. You can just keep making noises till you die. I don't intend to, though. Still has the mods in it. Yeah, but they're not near, doesn't count. Like, if it's all just old shit, I'm not counting that. Anyway, good night, everyone. Hope to see you all again next time. Until then, what's it with me? No, that's your job, fucker. Good night. Take care of yourselves there. Take care of each other. And bye-bye.